Hello, good morning, welcome to Idle World. I'm Hayley. It's great always to have your company. Joining us for one of my favourite hours, it is our Planet Cruise TV show. We have got some fabulous cruises for you, and it's time to book that perfect holiday after Christmas. We've probably got those January blues, so we need a break, and wow, have we got some breaks for you. But I'm not alone. We have also got an amazing gentleman with us. Keith, look, cool, that was amazing, wasn't it? Amazing. I don't know where I got that word from. Where
I don't know.
I don't know.
My head is expanding, as you say. Carry on, what else?
But great to have you with us, because your background is amazing, because if we wanted to talk to anybody about cruises, you're the man to talk to.
Yeah, well, 12 years working in the industry as what they call a cruise director, which means I was in charge of the entertainment, the activities on board, and of course got to see all these places that we're cruising to, so I can give you first-hand information from the horse's mouth, if you like, about what's best to do in each of these ports and what's great about cruising.
And usually a lot to do with eating as well, so eating,
I do
drinking.
like my food, it's true.
Keith can eat us around the country, so he really will give you the best tips. And Planet Cruise, I mean, an incredible agency. Tell us a little bit about them.
Well, we're the largest independent cruise holiday operator in the UK. Beyond that, we create tailor-made bespoke cruise packages for you, so we can take you anywhere you want to go. Any videos you see today we can make bespoke. But the best things about us is, first of all, we have a 96% customer feedback rate.
Gosh.
We also have people that have worked in the industry, like myself, have either worked on cruise ships or cruise regularly. So again, the information you're getting isn't from just some random person in a call centre. It's from someone who cares and someone who knows what advice they're giving you. And we're independent, therefore we're not affiliated to any one particular line, so we can give you a choice of over 200 different vessels, and we can give you the best advice specifically for you. And beyond that, we've got a great price promise, Hayley, and that is that we'll match any price for any cruise on the same day that you get back to us. So we don't like to be beaten on price.
Which is absolutely incredible. So you've got that peace of mind, you know you're going to get that perfect holiday, and Planet Cruise will really make it bespoke to you. If you want to add anything on, if you want to sort out the excursions while you're here in the UK, that's the way to do it. Go onto the phones or check out the website. And also, talking about the website, please, if you are booking today, we have got a very new system, got a brand new website at Planet Cruise, very, very quick, very, very slick. And you'll notice on all, we call them an L, and all the information is on our L, but you'll notice there's an ID number. And that ID number is all you need to put in on the website. So the one we're looking at the moment is 79621. So 79621. You'll pop that into the area, the code there, into the box, and you'll see it'll bring up everything, Keith, won't it? So we're going to know the whole itinerary. It's going to give us all the details just straight away, the cruise that we were looking at.
Absolutely, yeah. The big thing about the new website is it's a lot easier to use, it's a lot more interactive, it does give you all the information you need, and it gives you a chance, of course, to get some amazing information. It leads on to our YouTube as well, and
Brilliant.
On YouTube we've got loads of great interviews, we've got loads of great port information, I give some information on destinations as well, to try and give you as much information as possible to make your cruise experience the best it can be.
So the web's there for you, and it is so easy now. Just jot down the numbers as you see them, but also, of course, the phone number's also different to number. So 0800 781 5458. Make sure you dial that number. Completely free of charge, and they're open till 10 o'clock tonight. Yeah. But let's get underway with the first cruise.
Yeah, because we've got loads of cruises, haven't we? I mean, there's some going out to Japan. There's a 2-week one with P&O for under £750.
Oh, we've got
2 weeks with Michael Pierre White.
Dubai. We've got a month away. We've got something for everyone. But let's start at the very beginning. Let's have a little look at what you actually get here. You've got some incredible deal here. This is an Eastern Mediterranean cruise, and this is with the Norwegian Jade. Now, you have got a choice here of either free drinks, free drinks package, or a $200 spend, and that's if you go for an ocean view balcony or above. You'll see you get all three, and it's $300 spend if you go for a suite or above. You've got your return flights, obviously.
Yeah,
really good deals and great extras.
This is a new offer with Norwegian Cruise Lines, an American company. I think we're going to see now the slide here that this offer actually specialises in, and it's a new thing, it's a new promotion, and again, if you do upgrade, choose the upgrade on this, then you get a choice of...
It's well worth it, isn't it? Really good prices, incredibly low prices, and if you are going for anywhere where you can choose the extras, these are the extras we can go for. So the free drinks...
Free drinks, so again, and some of those, and the really good thing about this drinks package, it's quite unusual, is it's got quite a few branded spirits in there as well, even things like Jack Daniels and Bombay Sapphire, if you like your gin like
And what about the speciality dining?
Speciality dining is fantastic. Again, this is a chance for you to, because there's always, your basic food's always involved, and you've got a good selection of restaurants, but then of course there's speciality restaurants
which you pay extra for.
So again, this is a great thing. So sometimes you can pay anywhere up to say $40–50 extra for one of these meals.
So you'd have that package.
This package is You know, part of
completely
what it
free of
gives you is
charge
that free speciality dining.
If that's the one you want to go for, or you could go for the $300 spend, which could be used for whatever you would like on board as well. Perhaps when you want a nice massage and a few luxury things.
Yeah, of course, you can use it for the shop. You know, you can go and get sweets and popcorn and go to the cinema. And
we're loving that. So let's start at the very beginning. Tell us about Norwegian.
Norwegian. OK, so we're going to see some wonderful video footage now of this company. They're an American-based cruise company, and they're all about free-style cruising. They're about abandoning traditional cruise formalities. If your idea of a traditional cruise, Hayley, is that you're dressed up every night in a bow tie, it's all about ballroom dancing, you know, it's a very staid, very formal atmosphere, then this will completely blow your mind because it's very relaxed, it's very informal. You don't have to dress up if you don't want to. It is all about interactive activities. It's all about lots of different shows, smaller, shorter shows more frequently often, lots of different dining options for you to eat, and you know, they've got things like, you know, let's have a look at the food. They go from like French to Italian to tapas to sushi. You know, you have the traditional British cuisine. You've got great spas on board, the Mandara spas, and they offer great treatments at really good prices. Get your teeth whitened maybe, or even get a bit of Botox if you fancy it.
You look at me every time you say that.
I never look at you for this.
Just rude.
You know, if you like your coffee, go to the Aloha bar and get some Lavazza. We're one of the best coffee brands. I thoroughly recommend them. And they've got a Brazilian churrasqueira on board as well, where you just continue to get meat and meat and meat. And remember, the big thing about cruising is that all your entertainment is included, all your food is included anyway. I know we've talked about the specialty dining, that's extra stuff. But look at some of these entertainment images here. Imagine going and having the West End show, a Broadway show, every night as part of your hotel package. And that's the thing about this.
For £55 per person.
£55.
We can't stay in Peterborough for £55 per person per night, and you wouldn't even get dinner.
Well,
you've got entertainment, you've got dinner, you've got so much with this.
An amazing service, service with a smile, genuinely with a smile, rather than just, here's your keys.
And you unpack once, and where do we go?
Exactly. This is the whole thing. We unpack once, and you get to go to all these different places. We're going to show you some of them now. So you're heading out from Rome, the Eternal City, wave goodbye to the Pope, and off you go, relaxing day at sea, getting used and familiar with your new home away from home, that beautiful ship with the excellent service, all the entertainment, all that food, and then you're going to Costa. It's a sleepy Greek village. It's the birthplace of the Olympic Games, where the Olympic flame the sacred flame is lit in every Olympic year, and it's your chance to go and enjoy some great Greek food in a sleepy taverna, or to head in and find all about the history of the area where Zeus used to rule the roost. OK, then we're heading on to another Greek port. This time it's the capital, it's Athens. The port is Piraeus, and again, so much history here. As you head into Athens, what do we think? Well, we see the Parthenon standing for over 2,000 years, sun-bleached on the top of the Acropolis, this mighty hill. This is the birthplace of democracy. This is where Socrates and Plato used to declaim and used to create the whole idea of civilization, all the concepts of morality. A lot of that has all come from here. It's also great for shopping. Hide your credit cards unless you really want to spend. You can go and see the changing of the guard, the skirted guard. You can go and barter in the Monostraki street markets, or again, just try some great tzatziki and a Greek salad.
Brilliant.
OK, we're then going to head out from Greece over now to another country, to Turkey. Again, this is the thing. You're experiencing lots of different cultures, lots of different countries, all only after unpacking just once. Kusadasi is next. This I always call is the land of the genuine fake. It's a great shopping experience. They will try and sell you everything, but don't believe them when they say it's original. It's not. Those Rolex watches are actually Bolex watches. But you can barter hard. You can barter hard when you're in there, and you can really enjoy a very friendly, welcoming atmosphere. Try some of the local apple tea, go and get a Turkish kebab, go and have a hammam, the local a massage, the wonderful Turkish massage, where these big guys kind of rub you down and kind of scrub you down, and it's great fun. It really, really is. I used to go every week. Go and have a Turkish slave, get some lemon slapped on, or head in, of course, from here to the amazing city of Ephesus, which is just absolutely magical, and you've got the Library of Celsus there, and so much history. So loads to do here. Ride along the beach on horseback. It's very romantic if you wanted to be Hayley. Go with your man. OK, then you're going from there through to possibly the greatest city in the world after London, I think, Istanbul.
Yes.
The sail in alone is absolutely magical. As you sail in, you've got two continents. To your right, you've got Asia. To your left, you've got Europe. You've got the famous barracks where Florence Nightingale, Lady of the Lamp, made her name. You've got the first ever Christian cathedral, the Hagia Sophia, the Church of Holy Wisdom. You've got the Blue Mosque, this Blue Mosque here, where the call to prayer echoes, you know, over, and you're just. Oh, the smells, you've got the Grand Bazaar with over 400,000 stalls where you can go get yourself a magic carpet. You know, you can go down to the Roman aqueducts and you can experience the history of this wonderful ancient irrigation system. Or you've got the fact that, of course, you've got these bridges that span 2 continents. It's incredible. Great place. OK, you've got an overnight there. I must say you've got an overnight there because you must go and eat and get some local seafood. The seafood in Istanbul is brilliant. OK, then you've got a relaxing day at sea before we then... or 2 relaxing days at sea because we're heading back into the Western Med and we're going to Italy. So another city here, Naples. This is southern Italy. This is red-blooded Italy. This is the land of the mafia, of the Godfather. This is brilliant. I love this place. This is your chance to go out to Vesuvius, the Mount Vesuvius. It's your chance to go to the jet-set island of Capri, and it's your chance to go through to places like Pompeii and Herculaneum for your Greek and your Roman ruins. It's an incredible place. It's the birthplace of pizza. Go and get a pizza here is all I'll say. OK, and the actual city centre is one of the oldest continuously inhabited city centres in the world.
Oh, God.
It's full of dripping with architecture. And
fabulous cruise. Then you're cruising back to Rome and that is your holiday complete. But look at the places you've been
And I'm
to.
only touching the surface. I'm scraping the surface. If you go onto YouTube, you'll see I've got a whole load of more detailed information about these ports, or you can just get in contact with me, email us, because I'll happily give you more information. But look at that itinerary. Look at that itinerary.
It is absolutely incredible, and a beautiful ship as well. Remember, this is your home, your hotel, your entertainment, your food, your spa. It's your everything, isn't it?
It absolutely is. And again, the cruise, great thing about cruising, value. It's social. You'll make so many friends. You're going to wake up in a different place every day, and everything's included. So you know you have got your food, you have got your entertainment, and you've got this luxurious accommodation. And people want to give you a good time. They want to help you relax.
And it sounds too good to be true, but you have got incredible prices as well. Remember, if you are on the website, all you need is that code number 79621, and these are the prices we're looking at. £549. I mean, that is it's under £55 per person per night.
And if you look at the upgrade message there on April, the 8th of April, it's only £40 to do the upgrade. And if you do that upgrade in April,
you've got the extras.
You get the extras. You get either the free drinks and the free speciality dining, or the free speciality dining and the $300 onboard spend. And then, of course, if you go for the top one, which is that wonderful Haven suite or suite, you get all 3 thrown in.
And that is absolutely incredible. Do check as well regional flights. So if you want to jump onto the phones, it's 0800 781 5458, or of course on the website, allthews.planetcruise.co.uk/TV, and then just use the code that you see on the screen. So don't miss out, and that would have been there 79621, so don't miss out on that. But we're moving on because we have got another cruise for you, and this is Costa Cruises. This is to Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai. Well, this is a great winter sun package. You know, for us Brits that would get depressed in February and March with the dreary weather, go out, go to the Middle East, get some great sun at a great value price.
It is. It's that winter sun, guaranteed sunshine. It's just what we need at this time of year. Let's have a little look.
So it's with Costa Cruises, Hayley, an Italian cruise company, part of the Carnival fleet, part of this fleet of over 100 ships. But Costa is all about cruising Italian style, international atmosphere. Think about Italy. Think about the style and sophistication of big brands like Gucci and Valentino, and then given a wonderful American twist. You get Costa Cruises. You get these big, bright ships, quite interactive. You're looking at the Formula One simulator that you can have a go on, and the 4D kind of roller coaster cinema. You just saw pictures of there. They're well known for their spas. They're well known, and again, when you're getting a chance to go to the spas, you're talking about all the different massages available, the manicure, pedicures, excellent service, and of course that great selection of different food. This particular ship that we're sailing on here was launched in 2007, and it's known as the Ship of the Gods. And it's really fun as you walk around because it's inspired by the mythology of ancient Rome. So you see these Greek gods floating in the atrium. You've got Pan's hairy goat legs supporting these red glittery stools in the nightclub. And also, if you go through to the Cupid bar, which is their kind of sports bar, you've got these booths that are set out in these kind of shapes of big lips. So it's got a kind of quirky feel to it. Again, it's bright, it's fun, it's young, it's very social, and you're going to meet people from all around the world as you do this. One of my favourite places to relax in is the coffee and chocolate bar with Costa ships. Really, really great place to sit, get a great cup of coffee, and have a snap off of some quality chocolate, which is what it's all about in January when you kind of recover.
I mean, that is incredible. Absolutely beautiful ship. That spa, you would just, oh my goodness. But then it's where you're going as well.
Yeah, it is, because you're flying out to Dubai, and this is a great chance. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to come back to Dubai, because we're doing an overnight here at the end.
We're cruising from Dubai for £599
That's
per
right,
person.
Lady, from 500 from Dubai. That includes your flights.
My
so that
goodness.
500 includes your flights, it includes your accommodation, it includes the food, it includes the entertainment.
Fabulous.
You know, all it doesn't include is the fact that you need to get out there, okay? So, you know, you need to make the effort to kind of get out of your house and go do it.
Absolutely.
Right, so I'm going to come back to Dubai, but you're sailing off from Dubai, and your first port of call, other than after you've left Dubai, is Muscat. And you've got an overnight here, and this is amazing. This used to be a favourite of the Queen of Sheba, no less. Lovely lady, knew her very well. And it's an enchanting glimpse into the old world of the Middle East. It's beautiful. You've got this lovely old town, which is caught perfectly between these terracotta mountains, which you're getting the idea. This is the Mucha Kanisha, which is the waterfront area where you'll see all the locals walking along, drinking coffee, chatting to their friends. This is a great place to scuba dive. I'm a big scuba diver, and Prince Charles scuba dives out this way because the waters are reserved. If you want to go snorkeling, you can also do 4x4 explorations into the red sandstone mountains, or go and swim in crystal wadi pools, or picnic in secluded oasis. Okay, we're then going from there over to Kasab. This is the Norway of Arabia. These are elegant fjords full of bottlenose and spinner dolphins, and you go and explore them in traditional wooden dhow ships. It's really amazing. You've also got the 17th century Portuguese Kasab castle to explore, which you're seeing pictures of here with great views, and you can go and see the local fishermen and the Bedouin way of life, and the way these people have lived for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Wonderful.
Okay, from Kasab you're then going through to Abu Dhabi Do, or Abu Dhabi as it's called. 200 different islands, fantastic resort. Now, Sentosa Island is a great place if you just want to go and relax on the beach, which a lot of people just want to do, top up your tan, great. There's a great mosque here, the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. It's a must-see, and it features the world's largest crystal chandelier and carpet, and it's free to visit. It's a brilliant mosque to go and see. I really do recommend that. You've also got Ferrari World, which is amazing. It's the world's fastest roller coaster, 150 miles an hour.
No.
Lots of Ferraris, all in red. And Water World, which again is a great fun. So if you're there with a family, or you just like fun and thrill seeking, it's great for you. Excellent tax-free shopping from here, and things like the Yacht Club bar with 150 varieties of vodka. I haven't tried them all. I'm only on 149 at the moment, but it's recommended.
You must go back.
Then back to Dubai. Got an overnight in Dubai this time. So this is your second visit to Dubai. Dubai is incredible. You know. This is a great chance because you're going to literally enjoy the old town, the kind of, you know, where you've got the excellent Dubai Museum by what they call the Al Fahidi Fort, and you're seeing some here of the culture, and the Dubai Museum here in the fort. It's incredible. You've also got a chance to move away from the pearl diving port as it was originally, and then see what it is now, which is this huge, vibrant metropolis where you can dine like a lord in one of the fine restaurants. People like Gary Rhodes, big names will have restaurants out there. Or you can eat on the cheap if you want to. Go and try some of the great street food and Pakistani curries down Satwa Road. You can go out on 4x4 Jeep Safari, and you can go and do things like camel racing, horse racing, duty-free shopping, or see things like the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building with the fountains there, which are incredible, built by the same people that did the Bellagio fountains in Vegas. Really great port where literally anything you want to happen can happen. Obviously, it is known for its shopping. It is a very, very, you know, it's a place where the other half live, let's say. You really will be transported in this world of luxury.
And it's so great that you get 2 overnights.
Yeah,
Dubai,
it is. Muscat also in
end,
Dubai,
which is fabulous, isn't it?
It really, really is. So this is a great itinerary, a great chance to explore the Middle East, a great chance to get some winter sun at a very low price.
It is incredible, and on a super ship as well, because Costa ships, I do think, they've got a look of their own. It's
cruising Italian style. And again, this cruise line have been around since 1948. They know what they're doing. That yellow funnel was quite iconic. And again, a lovely European atmosphere. With always with cruising, you will make friends. If you want to, if you're a social person, you will meet people that will be friends for life. And once you've done one cruise, that's it. You'll get the bug, and you won't stop.
You really people do. Stop. And look at the prices. This is a great opportunity to try cruising from a £599 per person. All those dates, got some fabulous dates as well. I mean, that's incredible, isn't it?
It really is. And the good thing about this is the single special price as well. If you're a solo traveller like me, and you like to cruise, normally you get penalised. Normally you have to pay for 2 people. people for that cabin. But here, $739 is the single special price. From that onwards, to go out and again, the great
a friend of ours just went cruising on his own, had an absolutely amazing time.
Well, this is it.
And some ladies came and thanked him at the end of the holiday because it got them up dancing through the and it met some really good friends.
Well, you do. Lots of people that like to travel on their own, or kind of live on their own, like to cruise because it's so social and it's such a good way of meeting people and making new friends.
And have a look at the prices, because the prices are incredible. We really have. Planet Cruise are so good at getting that perfect cruise for you at that perfect price. Remember, so easy to get onto the website, all the W's, planetcruise.co.uk/TV or 0800 781 5458. And remember, each cruise has got that special code, so make sure you do jot that down and you don't forget that. So we're moving on to our third cruise, Holland America. Now fjords. This is what I've got to do. Well, and this is like luxury.
I spent many months cruising around the fjords when I was a cruise director, and Holland America was 5-star American cruise company.
Fabulous. Let's have a little look. Wow.
Yeah, so look at this. This is, as I said, 5-star American cruising, Holland America. Beautiful, luxurious ships. They spend millions just on the artwork that decorates the ship. And one of the things you can do with Holland America is you can go and get an iPod and you can walk around and it will give you a little tour. You get it from reception and it will tell you all the different stuff you're seeing. So if you are an art lover, that's a really good thing to do. Again, as with all of our cruises, your food, all your entertainment's included. But this time you're cruising around this amazing part of the world, around the fjords. Now, they've been in operation in Holland America for over 137 years, and this is elite without being expensive. It's premium class without being pretentious or too exclusive in a negative way. They do a thing called on location, so wherever they cruise, the entertainment and the food reflects the areas they're cruising in. So in this case, Norway. You've got great things. So even in all the cabins, you've got 100% Egyptian cotton bed linens. You've got extra fluffy towels, these beautiful soft bathrobes, massaging shower heads. The cabins are very luxurious and they actually give you more space per person than any other cruise line. And they've got a great thing called Mix, and this is their new bar concept, which is an area where you've got 3 different bars in one. And that includes a champagne bar, it also includes a wine bar, and it includes one that does custom beers, and also a martini section for creating really bespoke cocktails. Just looks amazing,
and I mean the ship looks incredible. Have a look as well at where you're going, because this is just incredible scenery.
So again, sailing out from Harwich.
So no fly.
No fly, exactly. Take as much luggage as you want to, Hayley, as many handbags as you fancy packing and pairs of shoes. And then you're heading out from Harwich. You've got a relaxing day at sea over the North Sea there as you hit Norway. Oslo is your first port of call. It's the capital. It's forest-clad slopes plummeting into an island-studded fjord. The approach is stunning. Make sure you're out on deck about an hour and a half before you arrive, 2 hours before. The sailing is magical. It's Scandinavia's oldest city. Where you're docked right by here, the Akershus Castle. And this gives you great views, not only down Norway Fjord, down Oslo Fjord, but also into Oslo itself. Oslo is brilliant because in the actual city centre, you've got this wonderful, sophisticated, cosy charm, 19th and 20th century buildings. You've got the Vision and Sculpture Park on the outside. I spent a couple of days exploring that. Great if you like sculpture and you like artwork. You've also got some great galleries to go where you can see the Scream, the original painting of the Scream. You can go to the Viking ship museums and also go to a Nobel Peace Prize museum, which is incredible. It's an absolutely magical place to start your cruise. Then you're heading from Oslo over to Kristiansand. This is Norway's city of flowers. It's known as the Pearl of the South. And it offers you can see it's right on the southern tip there, plenty of beaches, salmon fishing and sailing. The surrounding countryside is the sunniest summer weather in the whole of Norway. You've got a great fish market, the Flikkersbligge, which is really good for going and getting some fresh fish. You've got all these wonderful things you can go and see, including Pulpit Rock, which is just a magical, huge, like a giant pulpit, and you can go and stand right on the top with great views down the fjords. Loads of great things, including Christian Home Fortress, that I recommend as well if you want to head out and again capture some of the history of this area. Then from Kristiansand you're going through to Stavanger. Now this is great. It's a sophisticated little city in this kind of patchwork of heather-covered hills. You've got the Jar beaches on your front doorstep, 11 kilometres of beautiful uninterrupted sand. You've also got this kind of old wooden houses. As you wander through, now we've gone on to here. I need to mention this because visually, this is called the Troll's Tongue, translated. And you sail down the fjord. It's one of the tours you can do, and you can climb up and you can have your photo taken like that person sitting on the end. It does take, you know, an hour and a half or so to climb up. You need to be fit, but just to sail down that fjord alone is worth doing.
Incredible.
It's really, really, really good.
Wow.
And that's just some of the things you can do from Stavanger. I say, when you wander through the old town, you see all the artists hard at work. Now, this is Pulpit Rock that I mentioned before, down by Lisfjord. And again, Pulpit Rock and the Troll's Tongue, both accessible from Stavanger and also from Kristiansand, the port before. Let's move on. There's so much to get in here. Ulvik is next, and this is great. This is nestled at the head of the peaceful Ulviksfjord. Beautiful backdrop, as always, with glorious mountains. I cannot do justice to the beauty of Norway. Nothing I say, nothing you see will actually make up for seeing it in reality. And this area is the largest fruit growing district. It's full of orchards and beautiful blooms and colours, plums, pears and apples, and you can go out and try some local cider, which is absolutely stunning. I know we've got a big thing about Swedish cider, Norwegian cider. Beautiful. Okay, then you're going to sail down Hardangerfjord, relaxing day at sea before you go back to Harwich. I'm just scraping the surface because we've got so much to get in the show, but it's an amazing thing to do.
Amazing. What you're going to see is going to be breathtaking, and you're going to see it as well on a super ship, and all we need is a deposit only for this, which is incredible.
Yeah, and again, you know, the fjords, the best way to go and see Norway is from the deck of a ship.
Definitely.
You know, you've got a chance, and remember, for that price, for that 5, 6, 9, you have got your car parking involved, and you've got an ocean view. So at all times, because the thing about Norway is there's always something to see. You won't want to go to sleep. You'll want to have your bed on the deck. Because there's always fjords that you're sailing through, there's mountains, there's sea life, there's wildlife, the whales coming alongside the ship. It's just magical, and you know, having a window, which you're going to have with this, is what makes it so special for that price.
So you're paying for an interior, but you're actually getting an ocean view,
and you're getting the parking,
and you get free parking with an ocean view, which you're getting free of charge. This is what you've got. Some great dates on there, incredible prices. You can see there, got a free up to $350 onboard spend per stateroom as well, so you are going to get some money for the stateroom. Then you've got your free parking, and that's for ocean view or above, but you're automatically getting that ocean view even if you're booking interior. That price is the same. Great single price on here as well.
Yeah, really good. Again, you know, solo people here, solo travellers like myself, not being penalised for going out and cruising here. You've got a great chance to go out.
Which is so important.
It is, because again, it's about making friends, it's about having fun, it's about not feeling like you're being penalised.
And jot down the number 81601. 81601. That's your code for this cruise. Have a look at the prices, because price-wise, incredible. Look at those single prices. Like you say, it's so important that we can all get out on these holidays, and that makes it affordable if you are a single person, and so important to get that gorgeous cruise, and so easy to order on the phones as well. 0800 781 5458, and of course you can jump onto that fabulous website, all the w's.planetcruise.co.uk/TV, so jot those down as well. We do like you to stay in touch. I know you're very passionate about this.
Yeah, I do. I'm very, very passionate about it, because you know, we're so much more than just a cruise holiday company. We genuinely care. We want to get in touch with you. We want to answer your questions, and we want to help you enjoy it as much as possible. So get in touch with us. Sign up for our newsletter online. You go onto the new website. You know, get the brochure sent through to us. Give us a call, like you said, 0800 781 5458, or find out all the other ways of getting in touch, such as YouTube. You can get us on Twitter at Planet Cruise, or speak to me at Beefy Keefy. Find us on Facebook. Get involved. Get chatting to us.
That's what we want. We want you to get in touch with us, and we want you to tell us about your holidays as well, where you went and what was so good. So we're moving on. This may be that cruise for you. We're on to celebrity cruises, which we know are fabulous cruise ships.
Absolutely. Again, we're looking at a 5-star American cruise line.
Wonderful.
And we're going to see some wonderful footage now. But first of all, we have this stay in Tokyo, and that's before we even get to you fly out to Tokyo. Tokyo, wow, this used to be a tiny fishing village. Now it is the largest metropolitan area in the world. It's your chance, sitting in the shadow of magnificent Mount Fuji, it's your chance to go to the Tatsuki Fish Market, the world's largest and busiest fish market, see the tuna auction, which is just simply magical. Go out to Electric Town, Denki-gai, see the latest in gadgetry and games, slow it all down at the serene Meiji Shrine, which is beautiful and right in the in the centre of this dense forest glade at the heart of Tokyo. See it all from a Tokyo city view, experience maybe a bullet train, try some classic sushi, that lovely, wonderful feeling that you get. This is the famous walkway in Japan,
Yes.
this road, this kind of intersection where everyone crosses at the same time, which again is just magical, and you just, you know, it makes you feel so small, but it's incredibly Japanese. Go and see some sumo, that's me there, trying out, you know, just before I went and tried to diet a little bit.
Before you trimmed down a bit.
Before I trimmed down. But it's a magical place, you know, especially if you go in the season when the cherry blossoms in season, you know, and you've got the wonderful, you know, moats filled with carp and koi carp. It's a magical place. The geisha, the whole feeling of Japan.
This is just the start. You've got a 2-night stay there in a 4-star hotel, which is amazing. This itinerary is unbelievable. It's incredible. Yes. So let's see now. We're going to get on board. So tell us a bit about the company.
Well, you've had 2 nights already in Tokyo. Then you get on board Celebrity's Infinity. Celebrity, they said, 5-star American cruise company. It's all about luxurious, personalised service. It's all about amazing food. They're really proud of their food offerings.
Yes.
Lots of different choice, really good quality. Even in their buffets, they have something called SBE certified, which means the food is seasonal, is local, and is sustainable. They've got a restaurant on board, the USS United States, with Celebrity, which is going for its first Michelin star. That alone tells you a lot. They have eye lounges on board with Apple products, which are at duty-free American prices in dollars. Think of the savings you will make. You've got excellent pool butlers as an extra that are there to give you a glass of water and a towel and show you to your sunbed where you can relax and enjoy the excellent weather. You've got Aqua Class if you like the healthier side of life and you want some really good, gorgeous, healthy food. Great things to do like Rosetta Stone. You can learn a language. You can go and find out about how the ship operates with their Oceans Ahead presentations led by people like the First Officer.
Great.
Go to the Molecular Bar and try some of the new wonderful cocktails that they create for you. It's a wonderful ship. I'm, of course, going to be sailing in May with Celebrity.
Oh, brilliant. Yes,
I think there's still a chance to come and join us for that. But they are a fantastic company and they really do look after you.
They are an amazing cruise liner, and you do need to try these because I think they are simply one of the best. But where are we going?
OK, so you've had the 2 nights in Tokyo, you're on the ship for 14 nights. Incredible for all this, really. And your first port is just a stone's throw from Tokyo, Shimazu. And this is your chance here. I mean, it's a short distance. It's the nation's prime green tea growing region, funnily enough. Nearly half the tea that's cultivated domestically comes from the highlands around here. It's also your chance to go and see this, to go and enjoy Mount Fuji. If you didn't get a chance to go and do it, Mount Fuji, it's incredible. In fact, Mino no Matsuoka, which is part of what you're seeing here, it's this wonderful, it's one of the new 3 views of Japan. And it's this beach area that you can go to full of green pine trees, and it's on Suruga Bay, and it's azure waters. Here we go, and you get the blossoms.
Oh,
I mean, you've got this view of
That's
Mount Fuji.
amazing.
It's absolutely incredible. Just for that view alone, it's worth it with this port, or head in and explore the mountain itself. OK, then you're going through the next one, and we're going through to Kobe in Japan. You've got an overnight here.
Brilliant.
And this is famous for, of course, the beef that bears its name. It's the headquarters for numerous Japanese and international firms. It's Mount Rocco here is the way you can go. It's the highest peak for panoramic views, over 3,000 foot high, and you can see the sparkling nightlife. At night, this place really lights up. It's also a short bullet train ride through to Kyoto, ancient capital of Japan, to the 8th to the 19th centuries. So you can actually go and explore Kyoto from here and see the land of the shogun and the emperors and the geisha. OK, from Kobe, you're then going through to relaxing day at sea to Nagasaki. This is the San Francisco of Japan, verdant hills occupied by this deep water bay. And it was Japan's sole window on the West, or on the whole world really, for many centuries. It's sadly where the second atomic bomb exploded. So there's a wonderful peace a peace centre. Here it is, the peace statue in the Peace Park, where you can go and pay your respects. And it really is an important thing to go and do, and to go and kind of mark that, I think. It's really, I would recommend you doing that in Nagasaki. Then a relaxing day at sea before we then go to Shanghai, over to China, overnight on board. This is one of the most fascinating cities on earth. So we've had Japan, now we're in China. It's China's largest city by population, more than 23 million people. Translated, Shanghai means city on the sea. The core of the old Chinese city remains historic gardens, temples and tea houses. You can use the taxis. They're, in fact, they're probably one of the best ways to get around. They're remarkably cost effective. You've got a great bustling bazaar where you can watch locals queue up for dim sum, you know, and small kind of lovely dumplings with all the different fillings. I recommend, if you get a chance, going through to the Yungyang Garden, which is just off the Central Square Bazaar, created in the 16th century by the Ming Dynasty, and you've got shady paths leading to these pools filled with bright orange carp, serene pavilions, rockeries, covered walkways, one for men, one for the women. Here we go, here it is. It's everything you want China, Japan, this part of the world to be.
Yes, it is.
It really is. Okay, so then you're going to go relaxing day at sea through to Okinawa. This is the birthplace of karate, and if you went onto Twitter or Facebook earlier, you'd have seen Hayley and I. We were doing Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off. That was our karate impersonation. This is great. It was also the scene of bitter fighting in World War II, so you can see the history from that. But look at this. It is a exotic paradise.
Isn't it?
Subtropical climates, crystal blue waters, fishing, sailing, snorkeling are king here. Relax on a beach, go and enjoy the Asian-style covered markets, or go and see a famous castle by the Okinawan royal family. Then we're going through to Taipei, another overnight on board. The port is Kelung, and this is great. This is Taiwan. This is a fascinating little island on the East China Sea. You can head in and enjoy the world's second tallest building, Taipei 101. You can also go and enjoy the Yangshan National Park with literally postcard-perfect volcanic landscape. It's a beautiful place to go and stop. Relaxing day at sea before you then go back to Hong Kong, and you've got an overnight in Hong Kong, and then you're going to disembark and you're going to have a 2-night stay in a 4-star hotel, again in Hong Kong.
That would be amazing. So overnight on board, then you get another 2 nights in a hotel.
And this,
brilliant.
It means fragrant harbour, Hong Kong. You know, Hong Kong's iconic, I suppose, in British mindsets. You know, you have got this wonderful light show in the harbour every night at 8 p.m, which 41 buildings join in, which I must recommend you go and do. You can eat out 3 times a day for 13 years in Hong Kong and never eat the same place twice.
That's crazy.
Try it. It's incredible. It's a cultural mishmash of all sorts, but you definitely know that you're abroad. You go down these little tiny streets where you've got literally bone setters and noodle vendors and fortune tellers. There's endless shops selling absolutely everything. You can see it all from Victoria Peak. You know, you can take in the horse racing, the buzz and the atmosphere. But of course, shopping is king here. Literally, you won't go down a street where there isn't a shop. So, you know, I know you love your shopping, Hayley. It's an incredible place.
I've just got to go to Hong Kong for so many different reasons, shopping being one of them. Jot down the number if this is the cruise for you. The ID number is 90162. You have got an incredible itinerary, but then you've got a lovely ship again.
We have, and remember, Planet Cruise are the #1 UK agent for celebrity cruises. So you know when you book through us for celebrity that you are getting the very best of service, and you're getting a company that work very closely, hand in hand with celebrity, to ensure we give you the best possible deal.
Let's have a look at what's included with Celebrity. Absolutely, it seems like everything so much for your money. You have got an incredible cruise here, 20 nights, and we've gone to Japan, Taiwan, we've gone to China, you're ending in Hong Kong, you're staying in Hong Kong. You've got the extras as well. You can choose from free drinks, free tips, or your free spend if it's an ocean view or above. I mean, that's incredible, all these extras.
It really is incredible. And not only that, but you just look at your flights. You know, you go online, I'd look at your flights out to Japan and then try and work out flights then back over to, you know, to Taiwan, to China and stuff. And you'll be paying more than that just in flights.
So easily. And there is an alternative. You've got a 17-night sale, so less days, and that's actually more money. This is such good value.
It really is.
For money. So please do either get onto the phones or check everything out on the website. And, of course, jot that number down. And it's under £110 per person per night. So that's 90162. That's incredible.
And do you know what I love about cruising? It's such a safe way to go and see the world.
It is.
You know, every night you're coming back to a familiar environment, a westernised environment, a luxurious environment. But during the day you can explore these amazing places which are completely alien to us because they're completely different cultures and they're fascinating.
It is. That just sounds amazing. Remember, everything quality assured. You are booking with the fabulous Planet Cruise, so you know you've got that peace of mind as well. They really want to get that perfect cruise for you, so do either ask on the phones or check everything out on the website, because they're there to make everything bespoke. If we haven't mentioned the right cruise, I guarantee they will have it there. You just need to speak to someone and tell them exactly what you want. But we're moving on to P&O now. And someone quite important is expected to be on.
Yes!
P&O.
Well, I was just singing, but yeah, but it's Marco Pierre White is expected to be on this cruise. So
How wonderful!
If you like your cooking, if you like a little bit of Marco, of course he has his restaurant on board, you know, and he could be there himself. You could get to meet him.
Now, it's a brand we all know as well. The P&O is that classic. You know, I think it's a proper cruise company. Stop it. And Keith's been on it, and I'm going to stop him singing now. And hopefully, when we go to this next tape, you're not singing on that one. Let's have a look.
Hopefully. Fresh from her multi-million-pound refit, P&O's Ventura was launched in April 2008 by Helen Mirren. She marked an exciting new direction for P&O Cruises and is a large, beautiful, contemporary and family-friendly ship with bags of character and a more informal onboard vibe that's making her a firm favourite with many passengers. One thing is for sure, you certainly won't go thirsty. With its emphasis on catering for today's British tastes, Ventura hosts numerous watering holes, from the visually stunning panoramic video wall of the metropolis through to a traditional pub, the Exchange. But this is my absolute hands-down favourite, Ollie Smith's new Glasshouse wine bar. It's a relaxed and stylish setting with tasty food available and also these wonderful flights where you can try lots of different new wines. With club or freedom dining on offer and a 24-hour buffet, you have real flexibility and you really can make the cruise fit your schedule. The recent refit also saw Atul Couture's Asian-inspired restaurant East added to Ventura's culinary arsenal. And when you do go, make sure you try the 24-hour slow-cooked lamb rendang. With 4 pools, a massive sports deck, special celebrity sailings, a new behind-the-scenes backstage tour, the biggest gym and spa in the fleet. There is loads to do on board Ventura other than just relax with a good book and top up your tan. But it's in the evening that this ship really comes alive. Vibrant West End style shows with exciting UK guest acts played twice nightly in the Arena Theatre. Then there's the excellent light entertainment which takes place in both the Havana Show Lounge and also the Tamarind Club. But what I like most is this stunning new atrium with this wonderful dance floor. The accommodation is bright, spacious and full of designer touches. There are big suites that can cater for up to a family of 6, through to these new single cabins that are a great cost-effective option for solo travellers like myself.
I mean, you're terrible. He's really misbehaving, you know, behind the scenes. Very bad. Now, it is, I say, beautiful, actually, cruise ship. And I really fancy this because, again, really nice places. Portugal, Madeira, Morocco. So where do we start?
Yeah, great British-style cruise company here. 175 years they've been operating. And where are they taking us? Well, we're heading out from Southampton, relaxing
no
day at sea.
again.
No fly,
Pack as
much luggage as you want.
Love
exactly, it. Hayley. It's what it's all about. And then Lisbon. Now, the arrival into Lisbon, the Portuguese capital, is magical. You're going to sail down the River Tagus. You'll see those things like the Monument to the Discoverers. You'll see the Bellum Tower, the 15th century fortification. If you want to see them when you've docked, take tram 15 out to see them, along with the St Geronimus Monastery where Vasco da Gama is buried. Now, this place is about, it's very hilly. Yes. So it's all about the tram, bright yellow trams that you're seeing here, climbing up the hills, clattering over the cobblestones. It's all about the custard tarts. Go and try them, they're delicious. That's the Monument to the Discoverers that you sail past. And beyond that, all I would say is that's Bellum Tower, the 15th century Bellum Tower we're talking about, is just try also, I would say, Tram 28, which is a magical chance for you to go down the barrier, up the back, out of the barrier auto, and take in these kind of views here, like back streets of the back streets of this magical city.
Amazing place. That's your first.
Yeah, then we're going through to Cadiz. Now, this is your chance. This is your port. It's a fortified port. And a Moorish port here full of Moorish relics. You can stroll the beautiful garden-filled walls of the harbour, you can relax on a sun-baked beach, or you can browse the flower market and see the designer boutiques, or you can head into Seville. And if you head into Seville, you can go through to the famous Gothic cathedral there where Christopher Columbus's tomb lies. Right. You can go to the top of the 14th century bell tower, the Giralda, and you can enjoy the Alcazar fortress. It's a magical place. Right, then we need to go through to Gibraltar. Now, Gibraltar, we all know it's legendary. As Larry Lee says, it's a piece of Portsmouth sliced off and rowed 500 miles south. Go and see the Barbary Apes, those cheeky chaps on top of this strategic paradise. You take the cable car up, you can go up in a taxi. The views are great. You can go and see the siege tunnels. That's one of my holiday snaps. I was looking good.
You were looking good.
And you know, your British Bobbies, Marks and Spencers, the great acoustics of Cathedral Cave, and great duty-free shopping. Let's move on. Cartagena's next. It's tucked in a deep bay, guarded by 2 cliff-top fortresses. It's a Spanish gem steeped in history. There's an old, you see an old Roman amphitheatre there that you just caught in the picture there, which is worth exploring. And 175 miles of beaches, the Costa Cruises, right on your front doorstep. And also the La Manga Strip to go and explore if you want to go and do a bit of that. La Manga, hello. Okay, then we can go through to Malaga. This is the sun-drenched Costa del Sol. It's a Moorish delight. It was the main place during the Arab occupation of Spain. Great beaches, of course, because it's the Costa del Sol. Best use best views are right from the top from Gibraltar Castle. You can walk down from there through the Alcazaba, the hillside fortress overlooking the African coast, dates back to the 11th century, beautiful gardens, and you can walk down to what they call La Manquita, the one-armed woman, which is the name of their cathedral. They ran out of money, they only managed to build one end of it. It's the birthplace of Picasso. Go and see the museum and try some tapas. It's the best place in Spain for tapas. Then we're going through to Casablanca.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
forget Bergman, forget Bogard. This is real Casablanca. It's mosques, markets, bars, beaches, all rubbing shoulders in Morocco's biggest city. And it's got a cheeky French twist with that great, wonderful ancient architecture from when it was a French protectorate. Then you're going through to a relaxing day at sea, through to the hanging garden of the Atlantic.
That's so
Madeira,
right.
Funchal, Haley. This is beautiful. If you like flowers, this is it. The iconic dragon tree, the beautiful orchids that and jasmine that grow on this island. You can actually climb up to, take the cable car up to the gardens of Monte, and then you can do the wicker toboggan all the way back down. You can sit and have afternoon tea like Winston Churchill used to, looking down on your ship in the port as a little dot. You can go and enjoy the wonderful, huge, colossal Gabriel Gilo, which is the world's largest coastal cliffs. You can go to do some levada walking, which is the irrigation ditches dug in the 15th century, which are a brilliant way of exploring the island. It's probably one of my favourite, in my top 5 ports ever. This is one of them. It's a beautiful. I'd love to retire here.
It's absolutely stunning. Huge savings, saving up to £350 off the brochure price. Deposit only is all you need today. Have a look on board. Again, not only fabulous places you visit, you are visiting them in the most incredible hotel on the water.
This is 2 weeks for £749.
It's mad.
Noddy's there. I mean, you know, he's one of my heroes. I love Noddy and Big Ears. You know what I mean? I mean, we're like that. We're so close. But the great thing is, you can great British style entertainment, you know, really good selection of different food. A cruise is what you want it to be. It's social, it's fun, it's interactive, it can be quiet, relaxing, whatever you want it to be. It's a great holiday.
And you will all love it. Have a look at what's included. Remember, this is under £54 per person per night. Don't forget, you can add on a stay at the beginning of the holiday. That's so important to start that holiday perfectly in Southampton. And if you actually do that, £75 per person, you get free parking and you get free port transfers as well. Massive saving on this. And of course, you can expect to see
here he is,
Marco.
cheeky chap. Marco Pierre White.
Oh, let us know what he's like. So have a look at that. Remember your number there, 79266. That's your code number. And again, so easy to jump onto the phones and mention that number, or check everything out on the website too. But we have got a call, I believe.
We have, yeah. I think from the call centre.
I wonder how busy they are. Hello, is that George?
Hi guys, how you going? How you going? You okay this morning?
Yeah, we're good. Are you good?
Good, yeah, busy.
Yes.
Yeah, really busy at the moment. The phones are going off the hook. Already people are phoning in for that cruise you've just been talking about on Ventura. So that's going to be snapped up really quickly this morning.
We've all got the January blues. We need that perfect cruise.
Yeah, I think people want to get a little bit of sun and get away from it all. So, yeah, the phones are lighting up already on that one. The other big one we have at the moment is just become live this morning, is the maiden voyage of Magellan from Tilbury with Cruise and Maritime, the company I used to work for. Brilliant deal on this one. And this is their maiden voyage for the solar eclipse. Leaves on the 15th of March. Really good itinerary on this one. Going to be taking in Invergordon. Chance to go and see Loch Ness if you fancy seeing him, and also going to one of my favourite destinations, Reykjavik. So you've got the chance to go to the capital of Iceland, and Keith knows about that. So have a little bit of a dip in the Blue Lagoon.
Haven't we had a dip in the Blue Lagoon together?
I don't want to talk about that, Keith.
No, I don't think we should know, and I hope there's not any pictures. Thanks for calling in, George. Glad you're busy. Thanks for giving us that top tip as well.
Just check out the website. Thank you.
Will do. Thanks very much. Of course, do check out the website.
Doesn't it? Solar eclipse cruise as well. That'll be amazing.
A fab one, and sounds incredible. But we'll move on to our last cruise, and remember, there's always that cruise for you at Planet Cruise, so jump onto the phones or onto the website. But where are we going? Oh, let's have a look.
This is very exciting. So again, we're heading out to Dubai. I've already talked about Dubai, you know, but this is with Royal Caribbean, an amazing American cruise company. And again, the great thing about this start in Dubai is that you get a wonderful chance to have a 2-night stay, and we're giving you, as part of this deal, we're including a wonderful desert safari, which is one of the things you can do in Dubai.
Brilliant.
Heading out in a 4x4 and exploring the sand dunes in magical style. Okay, so you've had your stay in Dubai with Royal Caribbean, then you're you're going to fly to Brisbane and then have a stay in Brisbane.
This is amazing.
Another 2-night stay in Brisbane. And I think we're going to see some amazing video footage now, this great part of the world. This is your gateway to the Gold Coast, the surfers' paradise. The Sunshine Coast is just 2 hours to the north itself. Think about the beaches. Think about, you know, tanning your bronzed body, your Adonis, laying out in the sand there. Brisbane's amazing. Also, the thing I love about Brisbane is this, and this is what I say you must do. Go to the Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. It's a 20-minute taxi ride, 30 minutes by bus. They go hourly from city centre. Or you can even sail there by boat if you want to. Stay and you can cuddle a koala, and tell you what, you have not experienced a truly emotional thing. You might think cuddling a partner's good. No. Cuddling a koala, nothing better. You can feed kangaroos, you can feed the wallabies, you can see the baby crocodiles.
Can you swap your partner?
The duck-billed platypus. You can swap your partner, yeah.
Could you, for
a
koala?
Kangaroo, for a roommate.
I don't want a kangaroo, I want a koala.
You want a python?
I'm sold on this already. We haven't even got on board yet. That is an amazing start.
Yeah, it really is. So you've done all that. Then from there, of course, you're getting on the ship, and then you're starting the cruise. Now you're seeing some of the pictures here going out around the Whitsundays, and that's because you've got 18 nights on board, and the first port of call is Arley Beach.
Right.
However, we'll come back to that because you're seeing here Royal Caribbean Legend of the Seas is the ship. Royal Caribbean, really fun, great cruise line. And again, cruising is for the family. It can be for solo travellers. It can be for couples. Whether you're young, old, middle-aged, it doesn't matter. Everyone enjoys a cruise. Royal Caribbean, been around now for quite a while, the second biggest cruise company in the world. This particular ship's just had $50 million, sorry, spent on it in renovations.
Gosh.
It's got a giant outdoor movie screen where you can go and watch movies and concerts in the evening, have some popcorn. You might think, is it difficult getting around? Well, they do digital wayfinders where you can you always know where you are. So all the lifts, there's a digital kind of map system showing you how to get to the nearest toilet, or how to get back to your cabin, or how to get to the nearest restaurant for some food. And great entertainment on these ships. Royal Caribbean are known for these aerial shows in the atrium. We have all the aerial artists coming in. It's incredible. Incredible
ships and incredible scenery.
Yeah.
Let's whip through where we're going.
So Arley Beach, your gateway through to the Whitsundays and also to the Great Barrier Reef. Amazing. You're seeing the pictures. Need I say more? Then we're going through to Cairns. This is one of Australia's hottest vacation destinations. It boasts 3 of Australia's great natural wonders. You've got, yes, the Great Barrier Reef offshore. You've got 16 miles of superb beaches, the famed Marlin Coast, and also the Daintree National Park with the Corunda Scenic Railway. I mean, I'm going to use your word here. Wow, it's incredible. OK, then we've got a relaxing day at sea before we go to Darwin. Darwin is the capital of Australia's vast and sparsely populated Northern Territory. Again, miles of pristine beach. Fantastic fishing if you like your sports fishing for barramundi. And also, of course, the world-listed Kakadu National Park with Aborigine rock art and lush rainforest. And this is the Jesus bird. Why is it called the Jesus bird? It walks on water.
Really?
True, yeah, my dad's a vicar. OK, relaxing day at sea, couple of days at sea, and then we go through to Bali. That's true, why are you laughing? 2 brothers are vicars as well. And then we're going to go through to Bali. This has fascinated the Western imagination for years, and it's the essence of the exotic and the mysterious East. Steep hillsides full of tropical green, rice paddies, plantations of coffee, banana and coca, fragrant spices lining the road, monkeys haunting these forests and these temples, the elephant safaris that you can go and do, Umbad, which is magical, and go and see the fire dance, which is absolutely incredible. It's called the Ketchuk. I love Bali. Relaxing days at sea before you then go through to Malaysia, Kota Kinabalu, the gateway to northern Borneo, the gateway to these chaps. Oh my word! How excited can I get? I don't know, but these wonderful orangutans.
They are fabulous.
Again, to see these in the wild.
Oh, it must be amazing.
You know, tip it off, and you go and see the elephants, the pygmy elephants. This is all.
It's a once in
can
a
be done
lifetime.
here. It is from Kota
all
Kinabalu,
in one
from
holiday.
Malaysia. Absolutely.
Gosh.
You go to a place called the Loch Cowie Wildlife Park, 280 acres. You can see the pygmy Borneo elephant and these wonderful orangutans and more. OK, then Puerto Princesa. This is 300 miles southwest of Manila. We're now in the Philippines, and it's a colourful world of white sand beaches, lush green canopies, and emerald blue waters, and a wonderful chance to go dolphin watching as well, and diving. OK, relaxing day at sea before we then go to the capital of the Philippines, Manila. Oh, well, what can I say? You would love it. You would love it for the wonderful shoe museum of the old First Lady, Imelda Marcos. You'd love that.
Oh,
Go and see all her
wonderful.
shoes.
Yes.
However, there's so much more. Founded by the Spanish in the 16th century, you've got the crumbling Spanish architecture. You've got the remnants of the American occupation with the jeepneys, these colourful jeeps that they use for public transportation. It's a magical place full of friendly smiles, and a lot of people that work on ships are from the Philippines. So you'll see the happiness of the crew as they arrive home and their family, they're meeting them on the shore.
Wonderful.
It's wonderful, wonderful. Relaxing day at sea before you then go back to Hong Kong. We've got a 2-night stay in Hong Kong. I've already talked about Hong Kong. Fragrant harbour, magical place to go shopping, see the views from Victoria Peak, eat out and enjoy that wonderful Chinese fusion Asian food. Before you then fly back to London. Wow, and breathe. I mean, what a holiday. That's 4 weeks.
4 weeks of, oh my goodness, every place that you want to go to on board. Again, a fabulous ship that's got, there's so much on board these ships, isn't there?
Absolutely, and for 4 weeks here at 2499 to all these places where you're going to get a chance, you know, to head out to Malaysia, to northern Borneo, to the Philippines, you know, through to Bali, Hayley. Do you know what I mean?
And you can
Dubai,
see here,
Australia.
this is a new exclusive package for Planet Cruise. Incredible price. If you just tried to fly to all the places that you are seeing, that is, I mean, I've put wow as I always my best when I put wow. I also put amazing. You've just got to do that. There's so many dreams come true on one cruise.
Itinerary.
But let's have a little look at where we've been. We've been to so many different places. So starting off with our first cruise line. Now this was Norwegian Cruises, Norwegian Jade. Have a look what you've got here. You have got the choice of 2 of those free items, and that's if you're an ocean balcony or a head. You have got 10 nights on board. It works out under £55 per person per night. It goes from Rome. You overnight in Istanbul. Check out your regional flights with this as well. And of course you have got those extra packages if you're going for ocean view or above. Have a look at the prices. I will just say these prices are slightly different.
Amend this is slightly different, so apologies. This has been slightly amended. This is bang up to date now. So when you call that number 800 781 5458, these are the prices that are reflecting the cruises.
Right, so moving on to our second cruise. This is Costa Cruises, and the Costa Cruises there you can see, I mean, this is going to be super. 2 nights overnight on board in Dubai. I can't believe that is £599 per person. Check your regional flights as well. It's 8 nights on a beautiful ship. February and March, really good upgrades as well. Let's have a look at the prices actually.